real push to get this farm just crack-a-lacking.
Yes, good morning guys and welcome. Kanos, the best burger in Bohol. Yep. It's been open a week and it's a success. So says the best chef on the island of Bohol. Well, he uploaded a 24-minute video which we'll go into later, telling us all what a top chef and how well Kanos had been doing. But we didn't see any customers. One thing that I do want to pick up on, Brian, is the fact that this claim, best burger in Bohol. Now, are you throwing shade on Jollibee and McDonald's? Because I do recall some time ago you blocked Texas Filipino for throwing shade on Jollibee. So is it the case of if the hat fits, wear it? Because you're telling everyone you're the best chef and you've got the best burger on Bohol. Absolutely unbelievable. And let's not forget that when Texas Filipino gave you a loan of thousands of dollars, you were refusing to answer your phone. And the only way Texas Filipino got his money back was when he phoned Maricel and the Yaya answered the phone. And it was the Yaya who made you pay Texas Filipino that loan back. That's the swamp tart for you. But guys, in this video we're going to cover quite a lot actually. And to start off with, what I want to say is that for the past 7 years, what we've seen is a rinse and repeat pattern from the lump of lard from the Bohol, setting out his project, setting out his goals and giving predictions. And I want you to watch a clip, a very short clip. This comes from a video that was uploaded about 8 months ago. Have a listen to the swamp tart.
I anticipate that because the squash harvests are picking up now, that we can utilize a decent portion of the profits from the squash to fund this tilapia rebirth, I guess you could say. So it's going to be dang old interesting. I hope you guys come along. I'm kind of juiced about it.
So there you are, guys. You just heard him say from 8 months ago, the squash are doing so well that they will fund the tilapia rebirth. Well, as we all know, the squash didn't do well. In fact, the 2 ton of squash a week never materialised. It was an absolute disaster. And just in his 24-minute video, he said he's going to cease breeding tilapia. So you can see this rinse and repeat pattern from this absolute swamp tart. He sits there, makes these predictions, makes out he's going to make lots of money, and it always ends in failure. This 24-minute video that he's made is exactly the same thing. He's bigging it up, he's making it look good, but the fact of the matter is, it's only going to end one way, and that is failure. Now, I've got a question for you. How long do you think it has been since Boss Hog first mentioned Kanos? Was it 1 year? Was it 2 years? 3 years maybe? Or was it 4 years ago? Well, I want you to look at another clip, slightly longer, taken from Fatso's channel, from 5 years ago. And in this clip, Fatso, fresh from the Babyface scam, had bought a red truck and it was being repaired down in Taliban. He marvelled at the sight of a new set of lights being put up at the crossroad junction in Taliban and walked on down with his camera. Listen to his words very carefully, because in this clip from 5 years ago, he was e-begging, looking to buy land, but couldn't get there from here. It'll be about 12 months before we can do that. In other words, if you've got any money, send me it. And he talks about competition. Guys, take a look at this clip.
Well, we just dropped off the red van to have him worked on a bit. And I thought I'd come up here and look at the latest edition for the municipality of Taliban. But here they are. That was the building there that we were at one time going to put the Kanos burger and chicken place in. They put a nuts and bolts shop in there now. And amazingly enough, right across the street, they put in a burger place. And that little front right there. I've had Lito put feelers out for a piece of property to buy right close to this intersection here somewhere. And he says he has a couple of prospects. So if at some point I can buy a little piece of property here, Kanos may come to fruition. But it's going to be at least a year down the road, and I'm hopeful one day it'll happen. That little burger place they put in there is, I don't know, it's like an angel burger. It wouldn't be much competition for Kanos.
So this is where Kanos is now, what used to be the Nut and Bolts outlet. And as I said before, this is from 5 years ago. He was down there plotting and planning and sniffing around and looking at the competition. And directly across the road, guys, this is the burger joint that Fatso said wouldn't be much competition for Kanos. So it looks like the first prediction of Fatso's has failed, because across the road, a business that's now 5 years in the making is doing very well. And it is competition, Fatso. And it's competition that is going to put you out of business. But being the entitled, arrogant narcissist that you are, you're bigging up Kanos. So let's move on to the 24-minute video, guys. And I've got some clips for you. Listen to the lies and the bullshit from the Bohol brain surgeon.
Things are going really, really well. Really well. The numbers that the sales that we're doing are beyond my expectations. I would put our burgers up against any burgers in the Philippines for flavor. And most certainly, they're the best burgers on Bohol.
So there's Fatso, bigging up Kanos. We've been very busy, he says. Sales are beyond my expectations. And we're selling the best burger on the island of Bohol. This coming from someone who once said he was the best foreign farmer in the Philippines, and whose Bohol farm has catastrophically collapsed and is now non-existent.
When I sat down with the accountant, and because we were talking about tax thresholds, and there's different tax thresholds in the Philippines. And when I mentioned to her what I thought we would be doing, her eyes got really big, and he seemed amazed that I thought we would be doing that much business.
So that's Fatso, sat down with a tax accountant, and her eyes got big and round, he said. She was amazed. No, she wasn't amazed, Brian, she was shocked. She was shocked that a swamp tard like yourself, a big fat lump of lard, could come out with such figures, because probably this tax accountant is very experienced and knows what the turnover of most businesses are in the Taliban area. And to see a big fat foreigner with a massive ego, a narcissist, come out with those figures, she was wondering to herself what kind of fool was she sat opposite to.
Look, I'm not making a lot of videos in the restaurant itself of customers. Part of it's the new law in the Philippines about filming, and part of it is that this restaurant is separate from the vlog, the operation of it, the customers, it's just separate. Foreigner farming in the Philippines was one thing, Kanos is something else.
So he's not making a lot of videos, he says, in Kanos, mainly because of the law about vlogging or videoing Joe public, videoing customers, and rightly so. And if anyone ever sees Fatso videoing his customers, of course you know what to do. And then he mentions that Kanos is separate from a foreigner farming in the Philippines. Well, Brian, a foreigner farming in the Philippines doesn't exist. That's failed catastrophically. You're in Kanos now, and as you said, it's a separate vlog. So, when you're posting videos of Kanos on a foreigner farming in the Philippines, is that fake engagement? Is that misinformation? People are looking for farming in the Philippines, and what they get is the duckweed shack. So guys, have a think about that, because maybe YouTube guidelines are being crossed. But there is more. The swamp tard, he says, is doing very, very well. But as with any video he does, there's always a bit of a downside. Listen to this.
Power bill yet, with salaries. I'll have a better idea after that full month of power bill comes. My guess, based on food cost and margin, rent, electricity, gas, all of that put in, my estimation is that we have to do a minimum of 4,000 pesos in sales per day to break even.
So there he is, guys, 4,000 pesos a day to break even, and all those overheads he's got. 4,000 pesos a day is well, $70 there or thereabouts, and the Bohol farm, according to him, in the past was making more than that. So you can see here why Bossog is not a businessman, because if he's saying 4,000, let's triple it, if not quadruple it. Those figures he's coming out with are nowhere near enough to sustain a business, especially a business like Kanos.
This is, we've only been open, 4-5 days now, and it's a resounding success.
So there he is. He's only 5 days in. Kanos is a resounding success. At the beginning of this video, we mentioned about Boss Hog making forecasts and predictions, and he's doing exactly the same thing here. He's bigging up Kanos, and he's only 5 days in, and it's a resounding success. We all know what's going to happen. That burger joint across the road is 5 years in the making, not 5 days, Brian. So I would seriously say that I would give Kanos maximum 3 months, and Boss Hog will make a statement, as he normally does. He's over it. The only good thing that's coming out of this so far is the fact that he's not making farming videos, and a foreigner farming in the Philippines is non-existent. So when you are not uploading videos on YouTube, the following, or the small following that he had, will soon dry up, and maybe even his members might start cancelling their memberships. And what about Tatai? Where is Tatai? Is he back at the Bohol getting fails 1, 2, 3 and 4 ready for when the catastrophic failure of Kanos forces Fatso back to the Bohol? And one last question, will we ever see people falling in line at Kanos? For some reason, I don't think so. So till the next time, guys, bye for now.
Final push to get this farm just crack-a-lacking.